One.
Welcome to another episode of It's Debatable WWE edition. I'm your host, Justin Jones, here with co host Sev. We are doing our part two to our road to SummerSlam. We got some more predictions for y'all. We're going to give a little bit of insight of what just happened on Monday Night Raw, the good, the bad. Um, you ready for SummerSlam, Seb?
I mean, it's all
Are you
right.
are you ready for a new era?
It's every time there's a big event, it's a new era now. I'll be honest. There's a couple of there's a couple of spots in SummerSlam that I am excited for, but overall, I just don't feel like we did a proper build up to everything. And here's why I say that. I think we're missing a lot out of this women's division with Rhea Ripley being injured, and now we have to do a ladder match for intimate women's champion. I think the Liv Morgan and Io Sky was such a weak build. It's probably the weakest build I've ever seen, ever from Io Sky or Liv Morgan. I think they dropped the ball major. I think if he was going to do a SummerSlam build up for a women's champion and give Liv Morgan somebody to work with until Stephanie Fakir got back, why didn't we just make it Raquel Rodriguez winning the, you know what I'm saying? Winning the queen of the tournament. So that way we could see Raquel versus Liv. I would have been more entertaining because right now it's like there's barely any screen time for Liv Morgan or Io Sky. So that's one. I think what else am I missing? I think the Roman and Seth wasn't really as an anticipated buildup as I thought it would be. I felt like overall everything has just been rushed. I think the only thing that has been good is the fact that Chad Gable and Penta is going to steal the show. I feel as if Brock Lesnar and Obafemi's buildup has been brewing since WrestleMania and is very interesting. And the last one I'd say that's been very interesting for the most part is the three-man tag team with the Bloodline and then Solo Sokoa, Royce Keys, and LA Knight. And for the most part, I think those are the only three things that I've looked at and said, you know what? I've actually been entertained by that, and I could actually sit there and watch it. You know, especially how I feel about it due to the fact that I just keep sending these shits about Solo and LA Knight and just the Bloodline thing. I think that's just been more entertaining than anything else.
Um, I hear what you're saying. Shout out to Solo Sokoa. Definitely doing some great character work. Can't take that away from him. Do it make me want to watch SummerSlam? No, I wouldn't say that. Really, I mean WWE. I don't really understand. Um, I've said this on multiple occasions. They have to clean house in that um creative room. We see all these
All right, while Justo gets his connection fix, I'll just take over once again because I'm still not done. I am far from done. Wait, hold on. Is bro back? You good now?
Yo, for me, I'm good.
You tell us.
No, bro, I was told it just cut out, bro.
Are you good? You good? You good? You good?
Yeah, I was just saying, we do every year these budget cuts and cutting all these WWE superstars, some of them that are in the middle of
Yeah, you're tweaking again. You're tweaking again. You're tweaking again, gang. You're tweaking again, brother. Yeah, you're tweaking again, brother. Yeah, I'll just hold it. I'll just hold it down until you get back. But basically, I think what Justin was trying to imply was that more so that WWE does all these budget cuts for all these wrestlers like the New Day, Sheamus, but we get the same. But we're cutting these wrestlers out, and then we're still keeping these people that's in writing, that's doing the bookings, and just we don't really get no benefits of the doubt. A lot of people like to put the blame on Triple H, and that's I wouldn't say deservingly so, but when you're the face of something, all the blame comes back to you. So I think what Justo was trying to say is more so that how a guy like Michael Hayes can get all this dumbass shit out of his way and say, "Oh, we don't want to push Braun Breaker because we don't want it to be force fed." But yeah, we're still getting the same four old head main events guys, which is Cody
Oh,
Rhodes.
that's bullshit. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
Wait, what? What's bullshit?
That's why that report that because they put on Unreal, Michael Hayes talking about they want to over push Braun Breaker. WWE pushes whoever they want to push. Period. Like that has nothing to do with anything. That's why number one, I don't watch Unreal and I don't like it because now we're seeing an unscripted, scripted script. Like I just don't this era of WWE is just not cutting it for me. I just don't like it. I don't understand. Like it's like they're like the Raising Canes of fast food. And let me explain why, bro. It's
Yeah, I'll
like
just I like Racing
people
King.
people is well, God bless you if you feel like that. But
Don't
people's gonna no, listen, people's gonna eat it because it's popular and it's just there, right? And they got a decent sauce, right? So us fans, we're gonna watch WWE because it's there and we like some of our favorite superstars, but the real quality of the food, it's not there. It's not.
I don't know. I like the chicken. I like the sauce. The sauce will give it
Come
everything.
on, man.
You got the bread, yo. You can't forget the bread.
But
Bread.
but here's what I'm saying, bro. You got the bread, you got the sauce, you got the chicken, you got the fries. If that's the four things on your menu, how come they're not top tier?
Hey man, listen. What I would say is to each their own. Some people may like it. Some people may not. But I
Right,
think
right. And some people like the WWE product right now, and some don't. Cause now I wanna I like to have these real conversations about the WWE. If y'all don't, I want y'all to understand the people watching this right now. At least I can't speak for Seb, but I'm pretty sure he agrees. I'm not gonna come up here and just act like everything is good in the WWE. It's not happening. I'm not doing it, bro. You're telling me, Seb, they sat in that creative room and they said, you know what? Forget the wrestling. Forget actually having Penta and Chad Gable actually have a face-to-face last confrontation before this Saturday SummerSlam. You know what? Screw that. You know what? Danhausen and Joe Hendry, I believe that you are. Come on, Seb. That's it. Come
yo,
on,
listen,
Seb. That's it.
listen, bro. I don't know what goes on in that room. And this is not even a shot on Danhausen though, because I think he's a marketing genius for them. But I think, and I was speaking the other day, I forgot I was speaking to about it. I think Danhausen has been oversaturated now. I think they're using him as a method to just keep pushing out advertisement and stuff like that. It was cool at first though, but I'm saying like every week you're trying to push that agenda, man. It's taking away screen time from a whole bunch of talents. Like I literally forgot Sol Ruka was the women's intercontinental championship until last thing. Meanwhile, you didn't have no clear buildup for that. And I just feel like we're taking away from a lot of stars, man. A lot of stars. This Netflix deal was supposed to make everything, put in perspective though. But we're taking time away. Joe Hendry's using like a fucking open mic night prop. Shit like that is just you're right, man. And we're doing people like Chad Gable and Penta injustice because you know what I'm saying they're well known in the locker rooms. They're well attractions for the WWE. Chad Gable is probably one of the most over stars right now since coming back from AAA, and you haven't really capitalized on that. I don't know, bro. And I'm agreeing with you on this point. Usually, I'm just saying like the product is what it is. Everybody got something to complain about, but I'm just not moved. I'm really not moved. I think that
But it's that point right there, and I don't mean to cut you off. I would even say it's complaining, at least on this platform, right? I can only speak for us. I just see things that don't make any sense. Like why? Shout out to Rhea Ripley, one of the best female WWE superstars in the industry of all time. You could say she's the biggest star of all time. I just want to give her her flowers. She gets hurt, holds on to the title. Then they decide in this creative room, let's have an interim champion. She said, what does that even mean?
I guess somebody to hold the title until she gets back. But
But why
realistically,
can't you just? I like the ladder
vacate
match
it.
idea,
Yeah, why
right?
not
But why
vacate?
couldn't you just, yeah, exactly, just vacate it, have whoever you want to win, and then have them feud once Rhea gets back? What was so difficult about that? That Michael Hayes, because he just has his hands all over everything, him and that fucking mustache. I'm
That
talking to
fuck.
you, Michael Hayes. Like, come on, man. An interim? That doesn't even make any sense. And then
What
why
does?
is Tiffany Stratton in the match and she's a champion when she could have just had a match against Blake Monroe, which was the scheduled match they was gonna have anyway?
My
I
thing
just
is
don't get
this.
it.
I don't get it too. And if they said they wanted Liv Morgan to be a double champion, why not put her in that shit too as well? You know what I'm saying? There's so much things I think they could have done to where we would at least made the women's division look a little more entertaining. And now every time I look up, it's either Jade and Charlotte Flair beefing. Is you know what I'm saying? Is I don't get it. Because not even JC Jane is in the match. And that's one of the
Such
young.
a JC Jane versus Rhea Ripley. We call that, shout out to Sue Surf, right? It's like basketball. JC Jane versus Rhea Ripley was a layup. Why did that match just never happen?
Mind you,
Before Rhea,
as
before Rhea got hurt,
facts.
but why is it just not happened? It was just the easiest thing to do.
And
I don't. It's like WWE is like, and like a head chef. They have all the ingredients to make beautiful dishes every single time,
yeah, the
and
chefs are
then they're
just
just like, you know what?
they burning the food
But why? You have everything to your disposal.
because
Everything.
I think it's not only just WWE's TKO and just the money that they're trying to get off this the household superstars. We're not trying to build real superstars organically anymore. And you know what I'm saying? And there's something I took from SmackDown, where Damian Priest said, we're tired of the same guys being in the spotlight. Like there's other guys that you could put in the spotlight. You know what I'm saying? It just doesn't got to be Cody Punk, Seth Roman. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I've been advocating for LA Knight. I've been advocating for Solo Sokoa, Tama Tonga, who I've like, you know what I'm saying? There's names that's in the mid. Finn Balor, hopefully he gets the right push. You know what I'm saying? There's a bunch of guys to where we could make these, it's not just the same, oh, we're gonna put you guys together for 3 pay-per-views and you have the best out of 3. We're not doing that, man. Even on Raw, the point of Roman Reigns to win his title was to bring at least new rivalries in. The
It's
only new
the same thing.
nigga, the only thing
Once again, we have to say it. My fault, Seb. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
now I was saying the only thing I was saying about this is like first he had his feud with Jacob, he won both. Now he's going against Seth Rollins. What happened to the Oba? What was the point of the King of the Ring, man? Talking about I have to get Brock Lesnar out the way and shit like that. Why? I don't get it, man. Like
But
where
it's like you could have did Brock and Oba still on SummerSlam, which is fine. That's the most anticipated match, at least for me,
could have
for the
done double
weekend.
overtime. He could have done overtime
Right. And then had Seth win the King of the Ring if you wanted him to face Roman anyway. Because all you're showing is that Seth can get a title match whenever he wants, which we already knew and we don't care because he deserves it. But it's like, what was the point of all of this?
especially LA Knight saying it, so you could just walk in and get a title shot whenever you want. Mind you, can you name me the main event players on Monday Night Raw right now?
The main event players is Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, and then you can really say Oba and Brock like that. Those are the guys. Everyone else, they're gonna give you some random ass story. We literally have Braun Breaker in the shadow of Maxine Dupree. I'm gonna say it again for the people in the back. We have Braun Breaker in the shadow of Maxine Dupree. And I love Maxine Dupree. Like, there's nothing wrong with her. Even though I don't really like the pairing of her and Austin Theory, it is the Timu version. Yes, Maxine. I seen the interview on the Bella Show. Like, I don't know what Timu is because I don't shop. Nigga, you're the off-brand version of Living Dog. Y'all aren't doing anything different. Like,
Yeah, the
it's
fuck
not. It's the same thing.
that shit ass, bro. And notice how I asked you that. We can only name two people right now. Like, is Ellie Knight considered a main eventer?
No,
Jacob Fatu?
they fumbled that bad. No.
Over, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just going down the list. It's just, it's not it. Back in the days, you could name me like five fucking main eventers that any given night they could take away the show, man. Nowadays, I'm looking at it. It's just like I'm seeing the same shit. I'm seeing whether
Yeah,
Roman
bro.
and you know what I'm saying. That's
This
why
is
I'm
why
not.
I made them
I'm
saying
not.
this is why I made the fast food analogy. This is WWE is fast food. That's what it's turned into. You can just get it quick. You're gonna get the same thing. You already know what's on the menu. You know what the most high price menu items are. They're not gonna really give you anything different. It's the same thing.
We got our main eventers not even wrestling on Raw no more, and that's another thing that's wrong with WWE, man. Honestly, fuck SummerSlam right now. I'm gonna get back into it. Our main eventers are not really are not wrestling on a Monday Night Raw. It's not. When was the last time Roman Reigns suited up? Is he too good to suit up on a Monday Night Raw and give the people at least a good match? Like come on, bro. Like
What
in the
happened to the old WWE theme songs in the beginning of the show?
bro.
Don't you remember as a kid, 8 o'clock on a freaking Monday, and then you would hear the freaking theme song come on. Then the fireworks would come out. You didn't know who was gonna be on the show. You had no idea who was gonna be on the first segment.
You
Now
don't know
you
who's
know the whole fucking card a, a week before the show start.
Now you know Roman Reigns is good at whether he's going to be at work or not. And it's not a bash though, but it's just like the times that we in now is just like I could literally just go on Santi's page, I could go on what's that Wheezy's page, and I could really just scroll through and then said, oh, I didn't miss nothing. Because you really don't miss nothing though, because they show you on Instagram, oh, the lineups of who's going against who. Usually they show it on the right as soon as the intro of the show starts. WWE lost so much sauce. Then every time I look, there's more ads on the ring. There's ads everywhere, bro. And this shit is just whack, bro. And that's why I feel like I haven't been as hyped to record
Nah, say
WWE.
say you gotta say how you feel, bro.
Yeah, and that's why I haven't been as hyped to record WWE because there's only a certain amount of like people I fuck with, and the people I fuck with don't get the right recognitions they deserve. Like I say it again,
Yeah.
Like I say it again, LA Knight, Solo Sokoa, both been doing amazing work. Every time I look up, they still haven't lost no momentum. Solo's damn near babyface now. And the thing that's gonna make me even more sick is I swear, bro, I'm not gonna record WWE until I don't know when, bro. I might take a 3-month hiatus. If at SummerSlam they make Solo turn on Royce Keys and LA Knight and join back the bloodline, bro. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I might take 2 months off, bro. I'm not. You're gonna have to do these episodes yourself. I'll set it up for you. I'm not doing it, bro. I'm not doing it, bro, because that is the most predictable play in the. That's like the Eagles going for a tush push at the freaking at the end zone, bro. It's just like that is the most predictable shit you could ever do, bro. For a nigga that just got his name buzzing as a babyface right now, and the crowd was rocking with him. He said, "Yo, it's your man Solo Dolo Sokoa." He said, "I'm here. The fans want me here, and the fans are giving Solo his own chant, bro. That's organic shit. And if you're gonna force feed him us to the bloodline, honestly, if you're gonna do that, just don't do it at SummerSlam, bro. That's the only thing I can say, man. If it happens at SummerSlam to where he switches up on him, I'm like, yep, a nigga seen that from a mile away. Shocker. But now if you give him his own push, now we're talking.
Yeah, yeah. So shout out to Sholo. I also want to give a shout out. We kind of mentioned her, but Raquel Rodriguez, right? And this is why. Well, first, two things. I'm bringing her up because one, I want to give her her flowers. Well deserved. for doing her thing in NXT, coming to the main roster, arguably one of the best female tag personalities, right? Competitors of all time. Finally gets her moment on a Monday Night Raw. Right. So shout out to her, well deserved. That was the best thing of the whole show. Why was it the best thing of the whole show? And shout out to Busted Open radio with Bully Ray Dudley. I'm forgetting the other guy's name. But they were talking about it, and they was like, you had the Roman and Seth promo, you had the Oba and Brock weigh-in and all this, but the steal of the show was Raquel and Sol Ruka. And I commented and I said, wow, WWE did something unexpected and well deserved, and people liked it. Who would have thought?
I mean, that's what I'm
Like the most simple shit.
mind you. I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't have minded that as a main event.
Yes, it was a great match.
Great match. The judge they even ran the same play with the Judgment Day, the numbers against them though. But if you would have ended the show with Raquel Rodriguez doing that, I wouldn't even be mad though, because I'm actually happy that she has some type of title around her waist. It's been too long. Though be it, I do want her to be in the main event picture, because I feel like if she could run the women's division, like I really so hardly believe that her, if you give her the right push, as dominant as she is, gang,
Yeah.
she could be something serious. And I've been vouching for that for a mania. I've been vouching for that for how long? And so it's a good start. I want to see what they do with her. I don't want to see if they're gonna hide her in the limelight now behind Liv.
There it is. You just said it. What are they gonna do now? Like WWE is the type they'll bring you the first and goal. You'll have Marshawn Lynch right there, run the ball. They're like, you know what? Let's throw it.
Yeah, why not?
Like like we might not see Raquel Rodriguez until Money in the Bank.
That's disgusting, bro. That is literally
Would you
disgusting.
would you be shocked?
I wouldn't be shocked, because who's who's she really gonna feud with now? Lyra?
You can do Lyra, right? You could
Bailey?
actually do something with Bailey. You so Ruka should be able to get her lick back, right? Um, who else?
Maxine?
Maxine Dupree. So you have some people, but are they going to invest into these stories? And like you said to begin the show or a little bit after, WWE has its big four for the men and the women. The big four for the men, Seth, I said Seth, Roman, Cody, Punk, yeah, and Seth Rollins. For the women, Rhea, um, Charlotte, what is it?
Rhea, Charlotte,
Rhea,
Jade.
Charlotte.
Wait, I don't.
Yeah,
Mm,
you can say Jade Cargill,
Jade or
and
Steph? Because
all
Stephanie
right,
was.
when Stephanie was here, she was definitely getting a push. Oh, and Liv Morgan. You got Liv, Rhea. Well, it's really Rhea, Liv, Becky Lynch when she is here, and Charlotte Flair. That's the big four. If you are not the eight people that we just named, when you walk into that building and you look, what are you doing for the day? It can be anything from a segment with Danhausen to a random three-man tag team match on SummerSlam.
Wait, one more thing. Let me get this off my chest too. And it's not a bad thing though. I forgot to mention when I was talking about what I'm hyped for, what I'm not hyped for. I'm actually very excited to watch Gunther versus Nick Aldis. And for those who don't know Nick Aldis' history, a former NWA champion, former TNA Magnus, oh my God, back in prime TNA before Hulk Hogan and Eric Bischoff came and fucked everything up. Magnus was that dude, man. I'm not gonna lie, he was that dude. The fighting style, like his wrestling style, very similar to Gunther, very similar to Sheamus. For those who don't know Nick Aldis stuff, y'all gonna see it's gonna be a good match too. That's one of the things I'm happy to see, because when I seen that, I said, Nick Aldis, I said, this nigga look mad familiar. Then I'm saying, wait, I used to watch him on TNA. So I'm like, what the hell is he doing at GM now? So
Right.
it's gonna be very interesting to see. I did like the contract signing too. I think Gunther always knocks it out the park with a promo. I think Nick Aldis did a spectacular job too with his what he said. He said, "You're not gonna be somebody that you're gonna be somebody that that got bitched by your boss." And I said, "Oh shit." So you know what I'm saying? I liked it. I like that too. That was very cool. I forgot to mention that into. That's another thing I'm hype about. I got to see how my son Nick Aldis look in the ring. Hopefully he not rusty though. But that's gonna be a good match though. I think both their wrestling styles fit similar. So
Right.
I just
But
put out.
now you can stay on that topic. Would it be wrong, in your opinion, for Nick Aldis to win that match?
No, I
Be
think if Nick
careful.
listen, this I here's the thing with the fans now, they use the word bury like loosely. Like, say if Gunther loses to Nick Aldis, oh, Gunther's getting buried. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's not getting a push. I back in the days, like my favorite wrestlers would lose all the time. Like Jeff Hardy would lose. Doesn't mean he's getting buried. He's still overly with the fans. Shawn Michaels in his
Yes.
second run, he used to lose a lot of title matches. If the social media was around, people would say Shawn Michaels would have got buried.
All
Is
right, but
getting
hold
buried.
on, time out. Hold on. Now. Okay, I get what you're saying, but you're also throwing a smoke bomb right now. Jeff Hardy wasn't gonna lose to Teddy Long though, nigga. Like that, like that was not gonna. I get what you're saying. Like they didn't always win, for sure. Sean, when he came back for his second run, he didn't always win title matches. He was almost never really in them. If we really want to talk about it, but I said be careful because how they pushed Gunther. We have to remember this man just retired three legends last year, and not three ordinary legends, right? Three of them niggas. You feel me? So now you have him lose to Nick all this, and then what?
That's for creative to decide though. But
Oh, you want
this
to
is
leave it up to creative?
bro, I can't listen. We could talk about how much we want shit to look different. It's not gonna happen, bro. Listen, these niggas already have inside. They said they probably was like, what if we make Gunther tap out Nick Holtis? Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Like there's nothing creative that's coming from creatives that's gonna be like, oh, that was good. That's interesting. There's nothing that comes out of it though. So if Nick Aldis do win or not, I'm gonna just look at it as I just want to see how the match plays out. However they go about it from there, I know it's gonna be bullshit. One thing they think about WWE fans is that we're just gonna forget. Oh, we're just gonna forget. Like every time that freaking Gunther beats somebody, it'll be like, oh, but he tapped out to Jey Uso. That's just the biggest notch on Gunther now. Is that oh, but Jey Uso made him tap out. Like there's only so much you could do. Like you know what I'm saying? It's not like we're just. I'm not asking you to say, oh yeah, like make me see what I could see down the line for WrestleMania. It's not gonna happen with creative. With creative is it's a freestyle every day. Um, Gunther's still going to be a main event player. He's still going to get his push. So I don't see nothing like wrong in him losing though. Because at the end of the day, it's not going to drop his stock. Because then what people are going to say we don't want to see Gunther no more. Yeah, right.
I think people say in the aspect of the believability of his character. He's supposed to be the ring general. He doesn't really lose, so now he's gonna lose to someone who hasn't wrestled in how long?
No, you're right. You're right. But in reality, though, the odds of Nick Aldis winning is like a 5% odd to a 95% Gunther winning. So
Right.
it's not gonna be a shocker. Like there's not. I don't think there's gonna be any real shockers to where it's like, oh, I didn't see that coming.
Mm. Oh, speaking of shockers, do you think The Rock comes back? You know, we always annually have to ask that question.
Oh my god.
No, listen, man. Seth Rollins was dropping some hints. All right, he was at the Fanatics Fest talking about if you can smell what this person is cooking and this that and the third. Like, will The Rock come back?
If The Rock done with his movies, then I don't know. But if he comes back, it's gonna be it's like in TV shows how they call it a cameo. You get a little cutscene. The Rock will come back for maybe 5 minutes, plays music, then walk back. We're not gonna see The Rock. The Rock is busy, bro. He don't got time for the bullshit that's going on
Yo,
right
you know
now.
what I just remembered? I speaking of things forgotten in WWE, I just remembered what y'all did. Randy Orton was on the phone with Pat McAfee.
Yeah.
Nah, I just remembered that. The, Pat McAfee. And shout out to Pat McAfee because he has not come back. Thank you. Make your money on ESPN, have your show and all that, right? That's all cool. But a legend like Randy Orton, he was really on the phone with Pat McAfee. Then they had Ted DiBiase in the building as a fan.
Ted was there.
He was at WrestleMania legend.
Hey man, listen. All publicity is good publicity, man. So if they would have did Ted DiBiase, come in and screw over Cody Rhodes real quick. That would have been cool, bro. They probably waiting for that nigga to get in shape. If he beat his case, bro, I don't see no reason why we can't bring Ted DiBiase back for a cameo, bro.
I
Like this,
understand why, because why bring back Ted if we can do Jelly Roll versus Danhausen?
niggas have not seen Jelly Roll since WrestleMania.
I'm just saying, like those are the people that they think is need. Oh no, we're gonna get Logan Paul versus Tom Brady. My fault, bro. This is
Just
what we've been asking for, man. Logan Paul,
let me
Tom
ask you
Brady,
this:
Hell in a Cell.
what do you think on a scale of 1 through 10? Where do you think SummerSlam will be at overall as a pay per view? Do you want to break it down to night 1 or 2, or do you want to break down the whole PLE?
Well, weirdly enough, I think night one is better than night two.
100%.
Um, the night one matches, like you got Dom versus Danhausen. I mean, the night two, you got Dom versus Danhausen. Wait, hold on. So this is what I'd be talking about. The match is already something that we didn't ask for. I can't show me, please DM us or leave in the comments when the people was pushing for Danhausen versus Dom. That's just number one. But number two, Seb, I want you to answer this question. What is a money's on the pole match?
Shit, winner that takes the money. They did that once. I think that was with Edge. This was like a tag team, but I guess the money's on the pole, man. The hundred grand that Danhausen stole, man.
So
It's either
this is
get
a stripper match.
yes, man, get your bread back. We literally got Trick Williams versus Baron Corbin on night 2 of SummerSlam.
Another thing, you just keep bringing up things I just can't understand. Shout out to Baron Corbin coming back. I'm not opposed to
Yeah,
it. Even I wasn't a fan really, but hey, get your money in. If you could make the WWE a better product, do what you gotta do. But with Triple H, um, Bobby Roode, Michael Hayes, whoever the hell else be in these rooms. What did Carmelo Hayes do to y'all?
he fucked somebody, bitch.
Like, what's wrong with Carmelo Hayes? Like, why couldn't he just face Trick Williams at SummerSlam? And then y'all could have brought back Baron Corbin at SummerSlam after the match.
That ain't a bad idea. That would have been a good pop too.
If SummerSlam is the second biggest event of the
Actually,
calendar year,
yeah, clip that. Say that one more time for them, just in case they don't get the full thing though, because that's actually a great idea.
I just
That
want
that
to say,
was, oh, I'm like, oh shit, Baron Corbin's back. That's like an ECW where the nigga said it's Christian. The nigga said it's Christian.
yo, that he's
Oh, Baron
nah,
Corbin.
he said it like he was ducking for bread from Mad Law. He said it's Christian.
It's that's how I felt with Baron Corbin's return though. But if you would have gave us the Mello and Trick at SummerSlam, and then boom, whoever wins,
Right.
that would have been special, man. But now we just Now I feel like we're just forcing Baron Corbin to be in it. Mind you, the nigga didn't do nothing to get the fucking SummerSlam spot. And mind you, I was advocating for Baron Corbin when he came back to the main roster. When he was after his tag team run with Braun Breaker, I said, "Yo, Baron Corbin developed." But it's like you went about it the wrong way, gang. Now you're gonna make people think Baron Corbin's boring, gang. It's not gonna be over.
We got rid of Sheamus, the New Day, Kyrie Sane, right? We already know all the others, right? Delina Vegas, what was that group again? The group that just got fired, the group. The
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 Whites.
the the Wyatt Six, Santos Escobar, all these people to make money for Baron Corbin.
Probably took a pay cut. He said, "Fuck it, I'll come back."
And don't get me wrong, he, from what I've always seen and people just speak on him, he does a great character work with whatever he's given. Right? I'm not denying that in any way. But then on one day they'll say we're trying to push the new stars and usher in a new era. Right? But then on the next day, it's like, you know what? Let's bring back Baron Corbin because when he got released, he was on fucking fire.
Let's bring back Big Cass. Let's just do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. But shit, we're just gonna. We could sit here and then just talk about how dumb this shit is. But I do want to start asking you this, your thoughts, and then we'll just skim through night
Yeah,
one and
let's
night.
just listen, guys, for everyone. We just, once again, we are going to come on this platform and speak the truth that WWE 9 times out of 10 is giving us crumbs of what they could really do. I'm not going to act like it's all good. I'm not going to act like that Danhausen segment was necessary. We're not doing that. But that was the point of the video. If you want some predictions, go ahead. Run through the matches. So if you could just give a quick prediction who we think going to win.
All right, so I don't know if this is so true, but we got the six. We're gonna start with the 6 woman tag team match with the Bellas and Paige versus Fatal Influence in the 6 woman tag team match. Who we got?
Now, are we doing who we think should win or who do we think is actually going to win?
Who we think's gonna actually win?
All right, who I think is actually going to win? The Bellas and Paige. Why?
Mm,
I think this furthers the story between them and Fatal Influence, and I think we see also the Bellas turn on Paige and beat the living dog shit out of her.
mm. I got it with the other way around. I think I got the Fatal Influence winning with Nikki Bella turning on Brie Bella and Paige because of the jealousy that they had a successful tag team run while Nikki got hurt. And so, she backdoors them and then Fatal Influence capitalizes on the win and keeps Fatal Influence stock. So I think we have the same thing in mind.
Okay, not mad at it. Let's go. We going rapid fire right now. We got like
Hey,
37 matches.
Gunther versus Nick Aldis, who we got?
I got Gunther winning. If we're gonna keep his character any type of credible, I feel after retiring half of the legends, he has to beat Nick Aldis.
Yeah, that's true. I got that too. All right, we got another 6 man tag match with the
Oh
Bloodline,
wow.
versus your man Solo Dolo Sokoa. We got the Big Tank Royce Keys, and we got the Megastar, the one that they call L.A. Knight. Yeah, who we got?
I, I'm going with the bloodline because they have more Samoans. Listen,
Hey, fuck it.
listen.
You know what? I promise you, bro. I said, who do I got? I'm gonna go with you just for that answer. The Bloodline one just because they got more Samoans, man. Literally true.
Yeah, it's
And
the power of the
if I
Samoans.
know WWE for being as predictable as they can, solo backdoors.
Okay, not mad
Okay.
at it.
And now we go into our women's world title match that hasn't even been existed in the feud of being pushed between Liv Morgan and Io Sky. Who do we got and why?
Damn, this is actually tough because WWE is so strange. Ugh. I, am gonna say Io Sky. But the line on FanDuel is close as fuck, weirdly enough.
Minus 110.
Yeah, like the line right now is like shit. But Liv, all jokes aside, I like Liv. Great character, great wrestler. She doesn't defend it because WWE doesn't find any other person on the women's roster worthy of feuding with her if she's not Stephanie Bakwe. Liv, this is no disrespect to you, but I think you need to drop the title. Go feud with your Judgment Day. I got Io Sky, even though they're not gonna give her a better ring. Go ahead.
Hey, I got Liv because as cool as Io Sky is, and one of the best females wrestlers. I just think that the title just gonna look good on Liv. It has nothing to do with Io Sky's character whatsoever. Maybe we get some Judgment Day shenanigans to where now they keep both their titles in, and they're trying to have that everybody have a title on Judgment Day. So I'm gonna stick with Liv Morgan due to the fact because of that though. But I'm expecting some Judgment Day shenanigans, and I might expect a turn. I might expect a return from either Stephanie Vaquer or maybe Naomi. So either or,
That's what
man.
I was gonna say too. Shout out to both of those surprise returns that you just said. I think Naomi is a factor. But always put your kids first, your family. So if Naomi you're not ready yet, then definitely don't do that. But I think Stephanie Valkyrie will return and also play with the shenanigans. Let's go. Come on.
All right. And our main event for night one. I don't think we spoke about this enough. So I think we could dabble into it a little though. So if you want to give your, extra comments or extra input or extra take, by all means, just go ahead. We got the undisputed WWE title match between the champ CM Punk going against Cody Rhodes. What you thinking?
I'm thinking it's boring. I don't want to see the match. It should have been Sami Zayn versus CM Punk, and I have CM Punk winning the match. I don't have anything to say.
Wow, I was not expecting to hear that. In this match, I think night one, we have CM Punk winning. I have CM Punk winning, but I think we get more into depth into Cody Rhodes' character. I think it's time we turn him heel, and I think we've been saying this for like the past 2 years now. But if there's ever a time to go heel, I think it's against you find a suitable baby face that could make Cody look like a strong heel and make Cody get booed. So I'm gonna have
Yeah.
to go with CM Punk winning. I think there's shenanigans after the match due to it being the main event. I think Cody crashes out after losing to CM Punk. I think what do we do? What's WWE's favorite thing to do after a match? Raise somebody hands up, then kick them in the balls. So that's gonna happen. I can
WWE's favorite thing to do is bring back somebody in a mask.
or bring back Randy Orton. Randy
In
Orton
a
comes back
mask?
in a hoodie.
In a mask.
Hey man, listen, it's either Randy comes back, Drew comes back, somebody comes back. But all I know is that this is bullshit.
Shout out to Drew McIntyre. I can't wrestle anymore. Every time I face Cody, I get screwed.
Yeah, so it's either Drew or Randy comes back and they both get an RKO. Somebody turns heel. But all I know is that shenanigans is gonna happen after the match. So Sunday night 2 card, we're gonna start off with Danhausen versus Dominic Mysterio. What do we got and why?
No comment. I'm not talking about a money on the pole match. I'm not, no comment. I'm not doing that.
Danhausen, he's just too oversaturated. I think that he's just gonna win. All right, then we got for the United States title, we got Mr. Whip That Trick Williams, Trick Willie, Trick 2 times going against Baron Corbin. Who do we got and why?
Shout out to Corey Graves. It ain't easy tricking. But I got Triple Williams winning this match. Baron Corbin shouldn't touch that title right now. I assume he's back just to elevate the talents of Carmelo Hayes, the Ricky Saints, the Trick Williams. So I got Trick winning the match.
Um, shit, I got Trick winning the match because one, well, that's the main thing. I can't see if Baron Corbin wins, he would look stupid and ridiculous holding that fur title up.
Oh, hold on. So stop right there. WWE. Once again, they sat and created and said, you know what? You know what this US title's been missing that everyone's been talking about? Fur. And then Michael Hayes stood up and said, "You know what, boss? I agree with you."
You know, I'm not even mad at the fur because I think only Trick Williams could pull that off.
Nigga, that belt looks dirty, bro.
I'm not. Only Trick Williams could pull it off, bro.
You could have really iced it out. You feel me? Put some real diamonds in it, like some real Seb. Come on,
Man,
bro.
my son
Come
Yachty
on,
could
Seb.
my son Yachty could have went to Icebox and bust down the U.S. title.
Yeah, like really, really get creative. We're gonna keep saying this word creative, like, because it's like Spur. I mean, I get it because of his persona, but it doesn't look good. Are we forgetting that we have to present this?
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying though. So that's why I think Trick Williams is going to win though, because if Baron Corbin holds that title, he's just going to look stupid. He's
Yeah,
not
I
gonna. We're
agree.
not gonna take him. We're not gonna take him seriously. Trick Williams, it fits his character. But anybody else holds that title with the fur on it,
But I also want to say this because I think they do too much celebrity involvement. But I do like Little Yachty with Trick Williams. It makes sense for his character. I like him as like that OG pimp on the side of a young OG. Like I like that pairing. But WWE, that does not mean book Logan Paul versus Tom Brady. I'm gonna say it again. Do not do that. Go ahead, Seb.
do it. They're gonna do it. All right. So after that, I'm gonna go the women's intimate WWE Championship ladder match.
All right, it's
This
interim, Seb. It's not the intimate title. It's not. It's the interim.
hey man, listen, interim, intimate, potato, tomato,
This
tomato.
nigga made the title seductive. Nigga said
Either
it's the
way,
intimate title.
we got Charlotte, Jade, Chelsea, Tiffany, and one more ghost opponent.
So I'll let you go first on this one. Give me your winner and give me who will be the random person. Unless they announce it on Friday, but who will be the last person in that slot?
Mm, I think I'll start with that. I think the last person on that slot will be Julia. I think that she's flown so under the radar that if she does get that spot, it's going to be as a surprise and it's going to have the fans invested. We haven't seen much from Julia. Her feud with Kiana ain't pick up no traction though, so this would be a good spot to put her in a PLE just to make sure that her name still is relevant. As far as who I think will win, give me Chelsea. Give me Chelsea Green. I think she wins on just capitalizing off everybody disputing with each other. Least maybe odds on favorite to win, but at the same time that could be the sneakiest person. I think that once everybody takes each other out, there's going to be a moment where it's just her and she's climbing on top of the ladder. The crowd's going to go crazy, and then she's going to just win that title. I think anybody could be interim. It could be her. Just, if you want to say somebody that's going to just hold it just cause until Rhea Ripley gets back, I see no wrong with Chelsea Green holding that title.
Real quick question for you. So what? Rhea comes back and you just hand it back to her?
I mean, she might get squashed. I think Rhea Ripley squashes Chelsea Green in the match and gets the title back. Realistically, so
No, no, I wasn't even saying Chelsea. I was just saying whoever wins, like we like Rhea comes back, they just hand over the title.
or does Rhea automatically get? I don't know. I truthfully don't know with wrestling
See,
anymore. I don't know, but
like, are we gonna get a CM Punk and John Cena both holding the title at the same time?
we could do that. I mean, but who do you want to put the title on for to make that look good? The only two people that could do that to where you take it serious is going to be Charlotte or Chelsea. I mean, not Chelsea or Jade. Fuck.
Okay, but you said you got Julia as the random. Who'd you have as the winner? You said Chelsea,
Chelsea.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not mad at that. I would love Chelsea Green to win. Chelsea Green is the most underused, underutilized, underrated female on the entire WWE roster. Um, First I'll say I think the random person will be the return of AJ Lee. I think she comes back and gets that slot, wins the whole thing, and Rhea versus AJ Lee as we get into the colder months. That's what I would
That would,
like to see.
that would be fire.
And and who will win though if it's not AJ Lee with her return? With these people that we have named so far, I'll just say Charlotte Flair. Mm. Shout out to Charlotte Flair for coming back and having to evolve her character and switch things up, try to staying away from all that nepotism shit. Um, like I said, she's been great. The crowd is now over with her. Um, and I think using this word interim, if you want somebody safe that could just hold on to it and, you know, do great work, I'm gonna say Charlotte Flair.
I bet. So you got Charlotte, I got Chelsea, you got AJ Lee, I got Julia. All right, moving on because I think I gotta wrap this up because my laptop is almost going on. But we got Finn Balor versus Sami Zayn for the number one contender spot. I'm gonna just go and say I got Finn Balor winning. I think Finn Balor is getting a push right now that's well deserved to move him up into the main event scene. I'm not saying he's gonna win the title anytime soon, though, but I think that we just continue the shenanigans of Sami Zayn getting screwed and him talking to Johnny Gargano and all that. I think it's gonna get to a point where Sami Zayn's gonna lose his mind, crash out, maybe win Money in the Bank, and be a dirty opportunist. So I'm gonna go with Finn
I
Balor.
got a question for you though, because you brought up Johnny Gargano. If you're a wrestler, do you like continue to do that angle? Because you get paid whatever you get paid, right? But knowing how much you love the sport, would you do that angle?
Yeah, because I'm literally getting paid. First of all, I'm getting paid to just lay down on a fucking box and just stare. And you could
Okay.
save yourself. You know what you could be doing right now? You could build your body back up. You could, you know what I'm saying? Because the older you, like we always say, the older you get, you're not gonna get healthier. So you know what I'm saying? You could be in the gym. You could focus more on yourself. You could do all types of shit right now. Oh, my only cameo is me half asleep. And who knows, man? It might be the stupidest thing that actually makes Johnny Gargano go over. Because when Johnny Wrestling wakes up once again, this way, oh shit, Johnny Wrestling is back, and maybe it might pay off. But knowing creative, like again, he's gonna go back to sleep.
All right. I got Sami Zayn winning that match. I don't see the push for Finn right now, even though they are booking him decently over on SmackDown, but I think just there's some juice left in that Sami Zayn just character story, whatever you want to call it. I think I got Sami Zayn winning that match.
All right, so I got Finn, you got Sammy. All right, so what I got Penta versus Chad Gable for the Intercontinental title, which I believe is going to be match of the motherfucking night. Match of the night, match of the whole PLE, maybe match of the year contender too, because what Chad Gable just did against El Grande Americano and Triple M, people are saying that's match of the year. But I think Chad Gable and Penta could definitely top that if given the right time to. So in that match, I have Chad Gable. I just feel like since he's came back as Chad Gable, not El Grande Americano, he's been getting a well-deserved push. I think just his style of wrestling will definitely complement Penta's style of high-flying wrestling and lucha libre wrestling. I think just Chad Gable understanding lucha libre wrestling too is going to make for a better match too. I think they're going to steal the show away. Penta has done a hell of a job as Intercontinental Champion in my eyes, though. But I think Chad Gable, I think it's his moment. It's time to shine. If there was ever a chance to time to bring him back and let him do his thing, I think it would be now.
Okay. I definitely agree with you that it's gonna be one of the better matches of the weekend. Could be match of the weekend. But I have Chad Gable winning. There is no way, even though there is a way with this creative team, but there is no way Penta wins this match. And Penta's had a great Intercontinental Championship run. Defended it a good amount of times, puts on banger matches. Fucking wonderful. But Chad Gable is over right now. Thank God y'all brought his character back. After the Undertaker fucking saved them niggas over there on AAA and actually completed that story. It was another match that could have been on WrestleMania and damn near made Mania one of the more memorable,
I don't
well,
know.
more memorable, not of all time because it just wouldn't be like that. But
I don't know. I think that match had to have been done on AAA, just with
no,
both of
I
them.
know, I know, I get what you're saying. But the people just the wrestling period would have been great. How
No,
they
the rest
built up to it, I agree with you. They probably would have fumbled the
build up
fucking
on
ball.
Triple A had to be, oh my god, just breaking it down. It was so good that Raw had to give it a rewind. It said, go back to this historic moment. That's really a top 3 match of the year candidate. Like if there was ever a Dave Meltzer to give an award for a 5-star match, that would literally be it. Because I literally sat
Right.
there, watched the match, and I said, from start to finish, there's one thing about wrestling that I say what makes a good match is pace. You know what I'm saying? Slow build up, unanticipated kickouts, all types of stuff. Just when you think the match is over, is dead not, and then the final moments and just how people sell the duration of a match. You know, people like nowadays in these matches, people act like they have full on energy as they go along, though. But when you slowly start watching how, oh, I can't get this person up for my finisher, like the same thing with like CM Punk and Roman Reigns. Like, remember when CM Punk tried to go for the GTS and he fell over because he doesn't have that. Like, I think that's what makes a good
Right.
match. So I'm expecting to see that versus Penta and Chad Gable. None of this, fast-paced, high-flying AEW shit. No disrespect to AEW though, but I just like pacing in match, and I think that's going to be one of the good matches too.
And I actually brought up AEW, and I will never praise AEW, but when we talking WWE, random thoughts be coming in my head. Remember when MJF was talking to Tony Khan? Nigga said, "Fire me, you fucking mark." That shit had me weak.
Shout out
Shut up,
MJF.
MJF. Come over to WWE, you bitch ass nigga. All right, but yeah, we both got Chad Gable, right?
Yeah.
All right, so what else? We got Obo and Brock, right?
Did I say Open Brock was 9-1, right?
No, you
Oh,
didn't say Obo and Brock yet.
I didn't say Open Brock for 9-1. Okay, we'll just go
No.
Open Brock. Shit, I got Oba beating Brock, and it's more so just ending the story. Brock Lesnar retires. I think it's just going to be a dog fight. I think if they've been building up this match to where Brock's been ducking Oba, I think that they should let these two go all out. I'm expecting a spot to where they break the Hell in a Cell cage. I expect a crazy spot, maybe an announce table spot. They just got to go spots crazy. I don't think you just leave it as an in-ring match, a simple tables break. I think somebody got to get speared through the Hell in a Cell cage, and the cage breaks. I think some crazy shit has to happen with them for them to reap the benefits of this match.
You being too nice. I want a Mick Foley spot. I want one of them niggas be thrown off that motherfucking cage. All right, y'all been building this up. The third final chapter of this fucking match. Like, you better fucking cook. All right. This is my match of the weekend. Oba and Brock. This has to be one of them ones. I got Oba winning. If they have Brock win, the WWE is officially cooked.
Hey, wouldn't be surprised, but I got Oba winning, man. I think that's a great way to end this feud. It's been a great feud, very entertaining on both sides, and I think there's only one way it should end it with the young boy on top, Oba Femi, the ruler, and you know it. But going into the last match of the night 2, we got Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins. A 10 plus year history comes colliding at SummerSlam to where Roman Reigns needs to beat Brock Lesnar. I mean, Roman Reigns needs to beat Seth Rollins.
Roman Reigns needs to be Seth Rollins.
And in this
And
case,
in this case,
is there echo?
is there echo?
My fault, my fault. Go ahead.
But yeah, but yeah, like I'm saying, Roman Reigns dead needs to be Seth Rollins just to prove to himself, proves to his family that I could get over this Seth Rollins hump. Seth Rollins feel as if he never lost that title to begin with, and that he has won over on Roman Reigns no matter what the situation may be. So it comes head on. I think Roman Reigns wins. I'm pretty sure Roman Reigns is gonna find a way to win no matter what, no matter it's another dirty tactic or anything of that nature. Roman Reigns really needs this win against Seth Rollins, man. Otherwise, he's gonna have that mental thing over his head that he never got over the hump against Seth Rollins, though. So I'm gonna be interested in how the match plays out. I think it's gonna be a clean match. I don't think there's gonna be no interference, no bloodline interference, nothing like that. I think we're in the age with Roman Reigns to where he can win the matches clean by himself now. But once again, Seth Rollins is an architect. Seth Rollins is a visionary. He's a revolutionary, man. He's Seth freaking Rollins, one of the greatest wrestlers of our generation, and maybe a top 5 in-ring performer of all time. So it's going to be close to call. I really don't know who wins this match. I'm leaning towards Roman Reigns, though.
Seb, don't be so fucking naive, nigga.
Excuse me?
Roman Reigns is going to win this match. There's no doubt about it. He's Samoan. Like, are you forgetting about that?
So if you're Samoan, you're automatically going to win.
Yes.
Not even mad at that.
Now, once again, y'all, I be trolling. Calm down. I got nothing against Samoans. Everybody relax. I want Seth Rollins to win this match. Roman Reigns' reign has been boring. There's nothing to it. Him and Jacob was okay at best. It was a 5 out of 10 feud. It was okay. Seth Rollins winning, and then you could have Roman winning back on the next PLE if you want to. You greedy bastards. But can we just like end off night 2 like, yo, what the fuck? Now what happens on Raw? Right? You feel me? Like let's bring back the excitement to WWE. Because once again, like I said throughout the show, we have the ingredients. We have all the wrestlers. It's not like we don't got talent. We have everything. We got the Netflix deal. Like, let's bring the excitement back and let's stop being so fucking money hungry. The WWE is producing money.
True.
Tons and tons of money. All right, so like, let's just stop with the bullshit, bro. And y'all fans, wake up and speak up, bro. Remember how y'all wanted R-Truth back? Huh? You remember that? And y'all spoke and he came back. Do y'all remember when Cody Rhodes wasn't going to go up against Roman Reigns and finish his story, and everyone spoke out and they had to change? Speak up and stop sucking the dick of WWE. Stop. Stop. Let's bring back the excitement. Let's start putting on some banger matches. Let's stop treating the females like prostitutes. And let's stop putting the belt on the same four people.
Boy, it's out the mud now.
Yo, side note, you see how I brought up that Rashad McCants and I asked you that question, whose side would you remember? And now look how everything unfolded. But that's a story for our NBA show. Um, I got Seth Rollins winning. That's who I want to win. That's who should win this match. But knowing Michael Hayes and Triple H, Roman Reigns will be victorious.
Acknowledge the tribal chief.
Yeah. So that's all of our predictions for this year's Summerslam, the biggest event of the summer. All right. Tune in. I definitely will be watching. I'm gonna get nice and drunk, so these matches look better than what they are. Um, yeah. Shout out to all the fans. Shout out to all our supporters. Shout out to you, Seth, for being here. Definitely wanted to just finish out this WWE two-parter. I want to thank everybody for watching. Right. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe on the video. Follow us on all social media platforms at It's Debatable _. We ain't going nowhere. We always will be here. Um, Jersey.
There's... Oh, shit.